Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So next, it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Sal Frelick. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Brewers strand 1, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Aaron Ashby.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And there's the strike. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Bounce to the right. Terang fires over to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone, and here now the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes, and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
2 down, nobody on. Down the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, left field. Knocks it down, makes the turn, and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So, man aboard. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Man on second, 2 down. Outside. Pasquantino stands at second with 2 gone. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And another ball. Jonathan India up next. Man at second. Got it by him for the K. Royals leave 1, scoreless after 1. And welcome back. Andrew Vaughn now. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And a pitch. And it stays fair.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
This is Bryce Terang. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. Liner caught at second. 2 on, 1 out. So here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauer.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Now there's a bullet down the line. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. Now a relay to the plate. The tag out. But 1 run is in to score.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Fly ball down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Popped up. And that's the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the second. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India. Ashby back to work. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's Lane Thomas. That one's in there. Strike one. Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. The pitch, and there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. India at second with nobody out. In the air, right field. Fraley grabs it on the run. The batter now, Kevin Newman.
The designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
And that's in there for strike one. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing.
Now this is through for a base hit. Gliding around third is India. He's in there. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. Drew Waters stands in. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Slides, but he can't come up with it. First and second, one out. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Isbell. Good eye right there. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 2-0. And that's too high. Bobby Witt Jr. next up for Kansas City. Tied up here in the early going. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Kicks and fires. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk. And you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Here's Josh Rojas. Grounded out his first time up. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. Next pitch off the plate. 2-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful of.
Swing and a tapper. No throw. He's safe at first. So bases loaded with one away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. That one's in there. That's strike one. Isbell, the runner at third. Witt on second. Rojas over at first with one away.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. One runs in. A second scores as well. Runner around third. Durbin with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 6-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Julian Merriweather takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Pasquantino coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
One out, runner at second. And next up for the Royals, Jonathan India. 1-0. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Lane Thomas will hit next. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Up the middle, boots it.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 on with 2 away. Kevin Newman now at the plate. There's the strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Righty delivers. And down on strikes. And that is that. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Royals 7 and the Brewers 1. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. Cameron back to work. Ball one and a pitch inside.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pop up here, third base side. Rojas makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And here is William Contreras. And that one fouled off. Cameron, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Thomas snags it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
Number 11 up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Vaughn stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Singled and scored his first time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out to short, Witt. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now, Drew Waters.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Slapped foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with a backdoor slider. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Witt in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That to right. Frelick running hard to get it. Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals, and they're on top 7-1. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Seth Lugo.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang, and he's already singled in this game. And the pitch. That one missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 so far. Out towards right center field. Thomas under this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 7-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And next is the designated hitter, Jake Bauer. Doubled in his first AB. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Man at second with 1 away. Caleb Durbin up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The other way, and it goes just foul. Bauer, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And the right-hander deals. Rolled over to third. Rojas zips it to first. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Christian Yelich. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at third, 2 away. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Rojas. And here it comes. That misses. Ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike. And the righty deals. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Out to short, Ortiz. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now that the catcher.
Salvador Perez digs in now. Salvi is a star in Kansas City. He debuted with the Royals as a 21-year-old, helped them win a World Series in 2015. In fact, he did more than help. He ended up being the World Series MVP. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. That ends the inning. KC down in order, but they're still on top 7-2. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, number 33.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. To first. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson Chumia.
And now the center fielder, number 11. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye in that spot. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Daniel Lynch getting ready to go. Number 39, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. And now 2-2. On the ground, right side. India over to first in time. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one is lifted in the air. Waters sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Number 48 on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jonathan India at the plate.
For the Royals, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
The pitch. And that's down and away.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And downstairs. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Lane Thomas. First pitch just misses. India on at first, nobody out. Popped up. Frelick running hard to get it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
Next to hit, Kevin Newman. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Down the line towards the corner. Frelick has a beat on it. 2 down. The throw is wild and it gets away. Man at first, Drew Waters. The next to hit. That one fouled off. And he deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Daniel Lynch.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 41, Daniel Lynch.
Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, number 12, Andrew Vaughn.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce back to the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryce.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. Bounced up the middle. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
One gone, runner at first. Now Joseph Ortiz. And that one in the air center field. Waters hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter, Jake Bauer.
Next for Milwaukee, Jake Bauer. Bauer, 27 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Checks over to first, back safely.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Another throw over. Ground ball right side. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 7 and the Brewers 2. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. New pitcher on here, Angel Serpa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Serpa measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The line to kick the pitch. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The third baseman,
And next up for the Royals, Josh Rojas. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And that's outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Royals bring on a new arm, number 58.
Number 58.
Up now for Milwaukee, Caleb Durbin.
The third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Christian Yelich. On the ground right side. India over to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Williams.
2 outs, bases is empty. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, David Garcia, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
David Garcia.
Ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Staying in the game on defense, David Garcia. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Michael Garcia. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Isaac Collins. 1 out and the base is empty for him. So they turn things over to the righty, number 38. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. On the ground, Terang. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the second baseman.
Pinch hitter coming on, Michael Massey, trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Number 19, Michael Massey.
First offering and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's outside.
Out.
Line drive. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, number 14, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. And there's a ball. Massey at second with 2 down. That's in there. 2-1 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Massey around third. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kevin Newman steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires. in the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Next one misses, 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Royals 8 and the Brewers 2. So remaining in the game defensively, Michael Massey. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Also into the ball game, number 14. He takes over in right.
Now in right.
Matt Strom taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So coming into the game now on defense, number 3. He takes over behind the plate. Also entering the game, Abraham Toro. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's the center fielder, number 11. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Blake Perkins.
Number 16. Blake Perkins.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-2. Up the middle, Massey. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Blind into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Mike Boovie looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty tapped softly on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it. Brewers go down quietly, and it's still 8-2. Staying in the game on defense, Blake Perkins. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Also into the ball game, Mike Boovie. He takes over as the new first baseman. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals.
Leading up for the Royals, the center fielder, Drew Waters.
Casey Hunt gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here it comes. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one is upstairs. Well struck, right field. Way back there. And forget it. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 9-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That misses. Ball one. And that one upstairs.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That's outside. Now 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Number 26. A runner at first for him, nobody out. That's in there. That's strike one. Isbell gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. John Ray. Good opportunity for him first and second with nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Isbell around third. He scores, and it's an 8-run lead.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Pitching change here, Trevor McGill. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 13-2.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Number 3 steps in for the Royals, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. Number 12, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Curveball over for a called strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 14.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. Jorge Alfaro. Good opportunity for him first and second with nobody out.
Alfaro.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Kicks and fires.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule called.
Now batting, center fielder, Drew.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one wrapped foul. And a ground ball to first. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. Now into the ball game on defense, number 26. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, number 12. He'll play second. New arm out of the bullpen, Joey Crable.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 34, Joey Crable.
Now into the game, Connor Kaiser. He's the new third baseman.
Kaiser.
Also into the ball game, Nick Pratto. He takes over in right. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Tyler Black.
Number 7, Tyler.
Crable, 30 years old now. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. They say you win.
0-2.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a bouncer. Lofton. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting. Joseph Ortiz.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. To third. Tosses to first. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Now batting. Designated hitter. Jake Bauer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Brewers DH. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Garrett Mitchell trying to get something going for him with 2 away. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty to the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Alex Lang appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, these guys got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
And the final 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Mm-hmm.